Well, bloody hell, another great storm is coming. We had to put the old visor down. There's too much debris floating around. Well, after we got ourselves a little foothold, I think what we need is somewhere better to plonk the old bulbous thing down. Bulbous door. I'm waiting on a name from onlookers, so let me know your thoughts and ideas. But yeah, there seem to be plenty of storms around here. Also, a few of these hostile signals that have been going back and forth in the area, so I think we might need some kind of simple but hopefully effective defenses. Right, I've gathered up a little bit of ice, a little bit more iron, but yeah, I think we need somewhere to oh my goodness, that storm just blew itself out. Something fierce. Thank goodness, now at least I can think. Open the visor again. Okay, so let's get ourselves a little bit more expansion going on here. We're going to have to think about conveying some ammunition and stuff if we're going to set some weaponry up. I'm not really an expert in those things. That's usually our military arms division, but anyway. Got to be a jack of all trades in this one, that's for sure. Okay, so let's get ourselves a bit of expansion going on. Let's get a battery down in case we're going to need some more power perhaps. Let's get ourselves a little bit of a connection going on to the outside. Pipe in maybe the one or the other gun. Maybe we'll have to find ourselves some magnesium, I'm sure. And of course, we need to find out who kidnapped Jenkins. Poor young lad, he was only just with us. Only just started. Well. Hopefully we can find him. I checked all over the ship. He's not on board anywhere, so I don't know. The last time we saw him was just when we set off to go in and take the ship for its first real spin. Now that storm's kicking up again. Alright, we're going to need some kind of basic shelter. Let's get cracking. Well, wouldn't bloody know it. I've started work on a little habitat here, as well as some gun positions, at least on 3 of the sides. But it occurs to me that we're a little bit light on resources. So yeah, I pretty much used up most of the things I had, which is rather disappointing. We're going to have to take old Bulbous there out for another run, pick up some more iron at the very least, maybe some other resources. It would be dab handy, since we're going to have to make a whole bunch of middle grids, if we could find ourselves some cobalt as well. Yeah, let's give it a go. Now, the one thing I've been remiss on is I also need to set up a point where I can, connect this up before we run out of power. I only have a wee bit of power. One battery, which is going to deplete fairly quickly if we're going to go running about getting some resources. So I've got a couple of options. Either, well, I mean, really, I don't have that many options. I've put myself a battery here to start storing up, at least here while these storms keep kicking up. Hopefully that'll do us well. Oh, I've fallen in a hole and I can't get up. Yeah, so we're going to go out and get some more iron. And it's Brian, I hope you got the cameras ready. I'm pretty sure this is going to go smooth as daisies. Right, let's turn on the the engines. That's a good start. And then let's unlock ourselves from the ground. And yeah, off we go. Now we still have to remember to stay fairly low to the ground because we don't have very much in the way of downward thrust, as in we have none, and the gravity of this planet is 0.95. It's not seemingly sufficient to bring us back down to terra firma, as it were. So anyway, we're just going to use the bulbous because we need to be able to carry a significant amount back with us. Let's see, we're at 18,000 at the moment. There's been a few sightings of potentially hostile contingents. Thankfully, they've kept themselves a few kilometers away, but I don't know if our luck is going to hold out forever, as it were. So, yeah. Right, let's try and bump into the ground here, shall we? Are we... Oh, we have got some... Oh, okay, we have got some down... Oh, my goodness. I am such a buffoon. You see, I was very, very drunk at the time. Okay, let's turn those off for a moment. Keeping a good habit. Right, okay, well, Bulbous is doing us absolutely splendid. I don't even have a bed to sleep in. So I'm going to have ourselves some iron ore here, fill up, and then maybe we can have a little look around for some other resources as we go. Right, Toodle Pip. Okay, that's got us filled up a little bit, or as much as this thing can take. This thing definitely needs a bit of a refit already, but she's doing me proud. She's doing me proud. Let's see. Let's go. I can't take off because yeah, there we go. Oh my god, I can't believe that, first of all, that it's not butter. But secondly, that we actually could lower this thing down just using gravity. But I was in such a panic of this whole situation that I'd kind of forgotten the flight controls for a moment. Oh my goodness. So this changes things quite significantly. I think what we could do is we need to, if we can get this habitat up and running, we can move our survival kit onto the habitat, although I quite like having it on the ship. But anyway, if we can get some defenses up, one thing at a time, right? I wanted to have a little landing pad for this, but now that I know that I can lower things down, it's not as painful. We have to think about where we're going to set ourselves down here. Right, nice and flat, nose up. Boom, there we go, locked into position. Okay, wonderful. Definitely a 65% charge on the battery. So one of the priority, I think, has got to be, as cumbersome as this thing is, it's our main, it's fantastic, and it's our main route to some resources fairly quickly. So I think what we should do is postpone work or further work on the habitat itself and get ourselves a little connector up, maybe something here, and see if we can't connect up, maybe plumb in something that feeds the refinery, bring some resources over. I think this is a jolly good idea. So I've already put a hole in here. Yeah, the problem is grids. We're smash out of them. So in fact, I might even have been a little bit. Well, this isn't grids, but I might even take some of this stuff down. We could take that conveyor. We could throw that in over here somewhere. Problem is this refiner. I wish I had that on. I thought about the plumbing earlier, but anyway, I'd like to get a connector up. Maybe we could use this as a bit of a landing spot right here. There's no need to overcomplicate things. Maybe we build up a connector here and put a connector on the back of this. Although thinking about taking the survival kit out and moving the storage container further back. All right, first things first. Let's get things processing, eh? So redesign. I wasn't thinking of staying here too long, but the reality is we're going to need a lot of things processed before we can realistically be on our way. The only other chance would be as if we found somewhere like an abandoned building or so that might be something we could borrow, as it were, from previous owners, no longer present. But I think the reality is we'll probably get ourselves into a bit of a fight that we couldn't handle if we try to do that. So yeah, what we're going to do is slightly adapt the plan, not really change it, just changing the order of things. Rather than going for the habitat and the defenses, first off, we're going to get ourselves the ability to charge this beautiful creature up, get old bulbous charge, and get ourselves maybe connected up, conveyed up, so that we can, I think if we put a connector right here, old Chonky should be able to reverse in and just connect straight through. I think that's a smashing idea. The question is, what height do we do it at? Maybe we raise it up one more. We could go, here's the thing, we could go container. I don't think we have a container here, right? Okay, so we could go container. Can we build a container? I don't know if we can even build a container, by Jove. Does that, what do we, as long as we can avoid needing our metal grid. No, look, that needs 4 grids. Oh, Lord, okay, this is more complicated. So the connector itself we can build. So we could do a connector here, or we could raise it up one, and then we could pipe across and down into the base of refinery. And then I guess afterwards we're just going to have to slap a, once we go, because, okay, so to make grids, we're going to, I believe we need cobalt. Okay, so we're going to have to do some searching, and that means we're going to have to fly further, and that's why we need a way to connect to the base. Okay, got it. Now we're also going to need a way to clamber in and out of the ship easily. I think the simplest form would just be to put a connector here and one on the back of the ship. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, we have a plan. So we're going to try to make one of those. Boom. We're going to keep it nice and simple. Work in stages. Okay, let's see. We want to grab the rest of that. Have the rest of those pieces made. Again, we might have to beg, steal and borrow. Also, I'm not sure about these vents. If I'm supposed to be looking at that side of it or this side of it. So, yeah, that's going to be curious. I've put one the other way around as well, just in case it doesn't work the way I'm thinking. And we'll take it from there. Alright, we need a whole bunch more plates. Good, good, good. Okay, did we empty this out? I think we fully emptied this out. Yeah, apart from that ice, that's fine. Not having a container is it's kind of painful. One thing at a time. We could, I suppose we could dismantle the one that's in the boat. But yeah, I don't want to smash everything up. Okay, so there's that. And then we're going to need a connector on the back of this. I know this is all a bit of a rush job, but we're just doing the best we can. No, it's not. Okay, grab from there, throw some more into production. Okay, bang, we'll slap that on there. Okay, I quite like this idea. We're making the most of the little that we have. Okay, and then what we could do, yeah, we could make some adjustments. I think there's some work we can do on the interior. Maybe even some small conveyor connection things. Let's get this thing in a situation where we can power it up first. And then we could even think about adding another battery or however we want to do it. We're quite lucky that we've got the big battery on there in the first place. Although come to think of it, that might be the bloody piece that's making us tip over. And not that we ever did tip over, of course. Okay, I did 6 motors. Are you making these things for me? Kind of. Okay, making some plates first. Maybe the motors first. Yeah. Let's go. Yeah, if we can get this thing hooked up to the base, I think that's going to put us in good stead. Oh, I've still got a whole bunch of iron on me. That's probably wasn't helping. What's missing here? Some nickel. Oh, okay. Bit of stone. We've also dug a hole down to the ice, so we can get the ice out of here now as well. Oh wait, stone was across the way. I know I could try and do a pipe here as well. We can get through. Oh, 2 more motors. Come on, you can do it. Can you make me 2 more motors? Come on. Oh my goodness, you can't. Okay, let's go out the door over here. Go get ourselves some more rock from our little rock hole here. Yes, very good. I've made myself a couple of extra hydrogen bottles as well, by the way, because I'm flying around all over the place and it's just too easy to faceplant. So I figured we're going to still have to be in and out of these mining holes. Nothing else. Right, throw that in there. That should allow it to, once processed, to hopefully make these motors. Oh, let's see. I might need to switch up the refinery stone. There we go. Oh, we'd almost finished anyway. So. There we go. Now we can get some nickel out of that stone. We get our motors very, very slowly. Wow, that chews through that stone so quickly. Please make that last one. Please. Is that enough? Oh my god, it's not enough to make the last motor. Oh, we got it working though. Okay. This is exciting. This is jolly exciting. Okay, well, what we do need to do is change the color of this. So let's have this all fancy. Okay, and then how do I don't know how I apply that color. Is it like that? No. I'd actually... okay. I guess I should have done it when I made it. Oh well, never mind. I'll have to get a paint gun or something. Okay, fine. So, let's see. G, we have a connector. We're going to change this to be... with switch lock. Switch lock. Okay, and then we need to also adjust 2 things. One is this is going to be a drop board connector. And then we want to have the strength, and we're going to adjust that down. I think what we do is put another 0 in there. I'm not 100% sure, I'm going to be honest. And then, is there any way it auto locks? No. Okay, collect. I don't want it to collect. Okay, it's not collecting. Alright, good. Let's see then. So, number 6, turn the engines on. Number 8, to unlock. And then, oh, gently does it, Bobby. We can't afford any mishaps here. So, here, gently. Very gently. How am I looking? Not too bad. Level it off a little bit. Back it up a little bit, down a bit. I can't believe... Oh, look, there we go. And are we kind of level? Not. I want to level it off a little bit. There we go. Okay. Number 9. Locked in place. Oh my goodness. And now if I do number 7 and put those onto charging ++, we should now be getting our battery fully recharged in 7 minutes. Oh, by Jove, that's huge. I know it's not much, Bobby, but it's, look at that, beautiful, nicely connected up. As long as nothing comes and blows us to smithereens in the meantime. Look at all this. There's a gremlin over there. Oh, that's terrifying. Okay, so now we have the ability to charge this up. Gosh, I'm so happy about that. Such a small thing. Look at that, 67% already. Nearly nice. Okay. We've got to remember as well, this has got our O2 thingy on it. It's only source of hydrogen and additional oxygen when the storms kick in. Often we need to take cover, at the very least close our thingamabob, our helmet visor. Okay, good. So we're going to get a little hovel of sorts going here, hopefully. We're going to work towards getting ourselves some Gatling guns up. Seemed like simple and useful defense, but in order to get some storage boxes like here, we're going to have to find some cobalt so we can make some metal grids. Okay, now we can go further. I think what we should do next is go and have a scout around while it's somewhat quiet. There are no enemy signals, nothing infringing on our newfound territory as such. So let's see, engines are on, charge set to auto, remove the latch and move forward somewhat. Very good. Okay, wow. Right, let's go scan a little further than we've been. We found iron, I think multiple instances of it. There's plenty of ice below us. That's going to be fantastic down the line a little. Not exactly an ice lake, but it'll do. And then we found iron over here. It would be kind of useful to start finding some more resources. All the while, this bloody storm's kicking up again. We need to keep an eye out in case there are any other enemy signals which pop up. So more iron. Sometimes I seem to recollect the resources can often pop up in proximity. I mean, goodness, the visibility on this planet is horrendous. Absolutely horrendous. I can't see a thing. Perhaps we should try and wait until we've got better visibility. It might be a smart thing, because one little collision, one little bump and bruise of significance out here and we are in major trouble. Never mind ground control to Major Tom, it's major trouble that'll be having words with us. Okay, so far I'm only seeing iron. We've only got 17, 18 minutes of power, depending on how much of a kick we give it. Okay. Any more resources? Some more iron here. Okay, well, that's good to know. We should probably mark this down actually while we're here. Set a GPS for the planet iron 2, and let's continue our search. We need to get a bit lucky here and come up with some cobalt. But again, iron's a good start, not a complaint. There's some more ice here. Okay, I think we're over some of that red stuff. It's a little hard to tell. I could maybe bump the lighting up a bit more, but it's so foggy. I don't know if that would be counterproductive. Okay, let's keep looking. Plenty of ice. Indeed, it seems that this red stuff is like some sort of, well, a fine layer of red sand or dirt on top of plenty of ice. What is that bright light over there? That is so intriguing. But I feel like we're going to get... again, all it's going to take is a couple of nasty bumps and bruises in this. And yeah, there you go. Pop goes everything. If we lose our survival kit, big trouble. I think that might just be stars in the distance, shining brightly like a diamond. Okay, I can't go too far from the base. Oh, careful, not too quick. Okay, I've got to be very careful here. We're a kilometer away from the base. I wish the storm would ease up. We could go to the unknown signal over here. That could at least give us a whole bunch of plates for the habitat. Maybe something useful. Let's see. Maybe Jenkins is here. Okay, easy does it, not too fast. Okay. We're quite far away from the base. Nearly 2 kilometers. That's it's not far in galactic terms, but it's a bit worrying. Okay, gently does it. Okay, there it is. This doesn't. I don't think it's going to explode. It is flashing. Let's throw ourselves down here. Okay, locked in place. Hello there. What have you got for me? It's Bobby here. Where, do you have a button? I bet you have a button underneath you, don't you? Just going to flash at me. Oh, there's a bunch of nickel. That's handy. Alright, let's get to grinding. Where is your good button, sir? Well, I think that answers that question. Still, I need these plates, so I might not get a badger out of this, but I'll certainly get some steel plates. There we go. Okay, no sign of any other results. Oh, the storm's lifted a bit. Better visibility, even though it's nighttime. Okay, good. Let's unlock and hop off again. Okay, I think we have to start heading back. So no luck on the first run looking for resources. Only 8 minutes. So we have to give it a bit of oomph to rise up a little bit. I suppose, ironically, this is, well, not ironically, but factually, now that I'm less panicked, it's probably helping us with this lower gravity. Let's go and I guess we can just plug in and let the ship charge up. Actually, let's pick up some more iron on the way back. Ooh, I did not intend to get out of the seat. Oh, heavens. Oh, I nearly effed that one. Good and proper. Oh my lord. That was not good. Not bueno. Okay. Are you locked? Wait, did you lock? No, you didn't lock. Number 8. Oh, you... Oh, well, I'm not sure. Oh, one of you's locked. Wait, does that mean my group is broken? Possibly. Alright, let's get some more iron and then crack on.
Inventory full.
Inventory full. Sounds quite musical. We'll take a bit of everything here. I know we've got stone and iron, but we need a little bit of nickel and silicon here and there.
Inventory full.
Inventory full. Inventory full. Okay, it looks like the sun's coming up again. That's massively in our favour. Then we can do a bit of a sail around way more comfortably. Okay. We need to charge up first. Let's get back and get our batteries filled. Let this iron and whatnot and rock process. Okay. Let's go. I like this. This is a good plan. We've got daylight. See, how much can we carry? Oh, we're full already. Okay. Alright. Unlock. Oh, locked again. There's something going. There's something. What is... Okay, there we go. We're just a bit heavy. That's fine. Alright, let's go back to the encampment and get this processing going. Get the ship charging up again. And yeah, I'm absolutely delighted with this progress, considering I had forgotten my basic flight controls. Oh, I am coming in hot. Oh no! Oh no, don't. Oh my lord. Oh, did we lose? We lost something. I don't know what we lost. Oh, we lost a landing gear. Oh my god. I did not factor in sufficiently how much chunkier we were. Oh my lord. Okay, we've got to be real careful about slowing ourselves. Wow, that was an important lesson. I'm not entirely sure how we got away with that. Again, I'm going to say gravity. It was either gravity or nitrogen, but somehow we got away with that. Okay, this is awkward. I need a parking camera. I think that would be a good idea. Where are we at here? Pretty close? Nowhere near. Okay. There we go. Yellow. Oh, my lord. Okay, let's lock into place. Set the batteries on special charging duty. And, oh my lord. Yeah, let's get ourselves this stuff on the go. We might as well just build a pipe here quickly. I know where I can get one. Over here. Oh no, I can't. Oh, okay. Is that a good idea to put that there? I don't know. Can't withdraw 3 motors. Why are we not? Nickel? Oh wait, we found some nickel earlier. Have I got that in my pocket? No, I put it in the ship. Let's have a look. Hello ship. Where's that nickel I had? Wait, only show me stuff on the ship. Grab some stone. There's the nickel. Okay. Great. Chuck all that in there. Okay. That's not working. Oh, there we go. Throw that in there. Have I got all the bits I need for that? No chance. Okay, let's have a look. Oh, yeah, pipe. Can't withdraw 5 motors. Okay, I've got to do another shift. Yeah. Production. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. All components successfully gathered. Okay, right. So now we can just chuck everything. Should just go straight from the ship into over here into the assembler, right? Not the assembler, the refinery. Oh, I can't because it's not connected inside the ship. Fiddlesticks. I still need to fix that. Okay. Okay, but what I can do is I can put things in here. Question mark, except I can't reach it. Oh my, oh, I've actually completely foxed myself. Okay, this is the worst idea ever. Alright, you're coming with me. Okay. Okay. Because I can't make the grids, I can't make a container. Alright, we'll get there. Why? Oh, wait. I want to go there. Why are all these bits in here? Oh, that's because of what the thing I ground down, probably, isn't it? Let's put all these across. Okay. I'll get to grips with this. Nobody keeps old Bobby Flawless down. Nobody but himself, I guess. Okay. Marvellous. Right. So, ship charging. Once the ship is charged up, we'll be able to go gallivanting a little bit further and we can start... Uh-oh. Please stay away. Please stay away. We'll be able to look for some 59%. Okay. Alright, I'm going to let that charge. And yeah, we will go looking for some cobalt once that's up and running. I suppose what we could do is try and weld some of this stuff up. It's all difficult. It's trying to prioritize, man. I want to do the conveyance thing. We need a cargo thing. We need the cobalt. We need some defenses. Perhaps this will scare them off. Perhaps that's enough to scare them off. I doubt it. Okay. Back shortly. We'll be ready to go scanning. Well, I've got to say, getting out of these storms finally, this is quite delightful. Assuming, I don't know, there's no biohazard danger. Look at these delightful, I don't know, like leaves, wisps, something, butterflies, something blowing about in the air. Quite delightful. Anyway, old Bulbous here must be, old Bulbasaur. It must be pretty much charged up. 91%. That will do me. We're going to go north, and we're going to see, see what we can find to the north. Let's go old school like this in the cockpit. Okay, that lasts 30 seconds. Okay, oh my goodness. Literally cobalt right at our doorstep. Wow, okay, we might have to get a bit of a mining, some sort of mining vehicle or something going on here. Wow, this is, look at that, that's hardly a stretch. We can almost walk it. Not going to, of course. Right. Let's bring the boat down. I did take the liberty of replacing the front landing leg. I figured better safe than sorry, so that's back on. Oh my goodness, I can't believe we found cobalt right here, right at our doorstep. Okay, / GPSP CO1. Okay, let's get digging. Not too steep of an angle now. I got old legs and knees. Oh, and there's the glory. Look at that. Glorious. Ship some of this stone away here. Okay, let's get digging. Oh, cobalt right on our doorstep. Oh, blue eyes. Alright, let's get this back to home base. Fill up the bulbous. Get this back, get this processed, and get our grid on. Get your grid on. Get your grid on. Marvelous. There's another remix. Okay, after a hard 15 minutes in the mine with the cobalt, we're coming back into land. I better pay attention here. Oh, we're heavy. Oh, Bulbous is heavy. Oh, Bulbasaur. Okay, first thing we can do is get ourselves a nice storage box underneath the old apple tree. Okay, that looks... Oh, not too fast, Bobby. Gently does it. Okay. Okay. Pretty close. Gotta be there. Oh, marvelous. Alright, lock on. Proxy. Locked. Goodness. Okay. Batteries back onto charge. Engines off for the meanwhile. Haven't even had to use the... Oh, look at that for a parking job. Fantastic. Okay. Okay dokey. That's fine. I wonder, if I want to put the connectors underneath, I could always take out this refinery and truck it down. But anyway, we're going to refit this and so that it lands level in future. No, so that we can feed that stuff directly through into the machine work. Oh, I've got 4.2k in my pocket. That's probably a good idea if I drop that off first. Oh, gracious. We have been blessed on this planet so far. Not the fact that we've landed here in the middle of nowhere with no support, and no gin, worse bloody luck. Also not the fact that we lost Jenkins. We found Jenkins and then we lost him. But in terms of resource and well, a little bit of protection from these nasty winds and storms. I mean, imagine if we were out more in the plains. bad enough here in this little valley, but yeah, we got quite lucky with this. I can't believe that parking job. Unbelievable. Alright, we've got loads of cobalt, and once that's processed, we're going to get ourselves a better grinder and a better welder ready to go. And thereafter, we're going to make ourselves some grids, and we'll be able to get this habitat going. We'll be able to get our connectors up. We'll be able to get some weaponry positioned. What we won't be able to do is we'll have to take the survival kit, I think, off the bulbous. Perhaps that'll be another job. We can do a whole refit. And then what else do we need? Oh yeah, we're going to need some magnesium, because we're going to need some ammunition. Let's see, Gatling ammo box, magnesium powder, nickel and iron. Okay, nickel and iron we can do, but yeah, very much needs to find some magnesium. Well, I mean, that must be like 5 minutes that way, surely, with the luck we've been having so far. Okay, how's my processing looking? We've got plenty. Can't even fit any more stuff in there. Okay, so we're going to need to build ourselves a box. Should I put the box here? Then I won't... Oh, no, okay, because we'll be able to go there and then through this door, so we can move around the campus. Okay, that's what we'll do. Keep it simple. We're going to throw one of those in there. Oh, hello. There we go. I'm going to throw one of these in here. Like that. Very nice. And then we're going to just put ourselves a nice storage box here, I guess. We'll have to put some defensive structure on the other side. And then we can start working on adapting our flyer. And I think a next step, well, let's get a roof over the habitat, and then maybe we move the survival kit in and get some H2O2 generation going. Oh my god, what's that? A gremlin light 5 kilometers away. Terrifying. Leave me alone, I don't care. Whether you're a gremlin light, Bud Light, Miller Light, Coors Light, you name it. Hashtag not sponsored. Okay, right. Box. Number 6. Let's have a cargo container here. I need interior plates for that. What's on my... Yeah, okay. Alright. And then we're going to need to pick up all the bits and bobs. Wait, did it make my new tools? It did! I will... Hello? Can I have that, please? Why can't I have that? Oh, because my pockets are full. Okay, 1 second. We can work this out. Refinery. Take the cobalt. You can't... Yes, you're full. Oh my goodness. Okay, well, this is problematic. Can I... Yes, I got my welder. And my... Oh, there we go. Okay, let's put these old tools back in here just in case. You never know if anything goes horribly wrong. Tools. Better grinder. Better welder. Yes. And of course, we need that on all of our bars, so that I don't get confused when I'm flipping between pages. Okay, marvelous. Right. And then, do we have all the bits we need? Not yet. We're missing, to make this functional... Oh, we're missing loads of pieces. Wait, oh, there we go, we got them. Oh, let's go. There we go. We have a box. It's a shiny box as well. Look at that shiny box. Oh. Now I can throw this stuff in here and the thing's going to come and hoover it up when it's ready. Oh, Jenkins. Oh, he's not here. If only Jenkins was here to witness this great success. Okie dokie. Right. So next up, Gremlin is going away. That's good. Next up, I think we could be into the retrofit territory. I think what I might do is I might do a couple more little mining runs to get some bits and bobs, and then we'll move the survival kits, because I don't know if we'll have enough. We could start tidying some of this up. Let's see. Let's grab that. Finish that door. Finish that vent. Oh, another storm kicking up just as I get into it. Okay, we're going to do the bare minimum here just to get these things functional, because we're obviously big stealing and borrowing right now. Okay, we need that. 4 construction computers missing. Okay. Okay, we've got a window there. Okay, that's a start. What I don't know is, I don't know if that's going to be sealed. Maybe we can get some plating in. Let's see. Well, let's close that off. Right, let's get the rest of that. One of those. One of those, one of those, and one of those. And get the walls up at least. Well, here we go. Huzzah! We have our first defensive position locked, but sadly not loaded. Still, it might act as a deterrent, keeping nasties away from us. Who knows? Or it might make them think they have a challenge and they're going to come and have a go. I'm not quite sure. In any case, we've got a little bit more processing going on. We desperately need to find ourselves some more resources, some processing stones only going to get us so far, and of course we need to get a little bit of a dome on here, but at least we have ourselves mostly safely encased, as it were. I'm going to put a couple more blocks to this and start working on the roof, but it might also be time to get a little bit of rest. Hopefully our messages are being well received, and our director Brian and his video team will be able to receive these signals in I don't know how many years or decades it takes to get the signals across. But yeah, let me know what you think, and help us come up with a name for the base. We've still got a bulbous there. Let me know what you think. But yeah, send me a communique what you think about our position here and how things are going. And yeah, don't be afraid to remind old Bobby what he should be maybe doing next, or what he's maybe forgotten. I'm going to go looking for a few more resources and see if we hit the jackpot. In the meanwhile, happy processing, everyone. Yes. Well, after what feels like the bloody 69th storm in 2 days, we're finally starting to get a little bit of shelter going. Had a few little runs out and about with the old chonky bulbous. Seems to be doing us quite fine, especially now that I remembered where I put all the buttons on the in the cockpit. Anyway, Yvonne, I don't know if these messages are making it through to you. We've got ourselves some basic defensive positions, at least in mind, but I'm not able to arm anything yet, so if you do happen to get this message and you can in some way get some sort of reply or send some much needed gin my way, that would be amazing.